sir. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Millionaire Mansion Podcast. My name is James Hodgkin. I'm the owner of the Millionaire Man Club, and we believe millionaire is not defined by monetary value, but by the mindset, and we're here to raise consciousness and maximize limitless potential in order to make this world a better place, man. So, as always, I'm so grateful y'all are joining us. Like, smash that subscribe button if you're listening on podcast, download the podcast, and the biggest thing, share. If we provided any type of value with you in the past, and if you find any value within this podcast, please share it. That's the best way to pay us back. You know, the more people that hear about us, the better. So let's get straight into the episode. Today, I wanted to talk about, we've talked about it before, but I wanted to talk about goal setting. And the reason I feel like it's relevant is because I think we should constantly be refreshing our goals, reminding ourselves of our goals, and have frequently new goals, because we should be accomplishing goals pretty often, as often as you like, because I think goal setting is unique to every single person, and I have a unique way of setting goals that you don't have to adopt, that you can if you want, but I like to set gigantic goals long term, like within like my 3-month goals or my year goals or my 5-year goals will be gigantic. Like if I accomplish this, wow, I was doing great work. And the reason I like to do that is because it pushes me. Even if I fail or don't accomplish it, even if I accomplish 20% of these goals that I'm setting, I'm way ahead of everyone else I'm competing against. And not that it's about comparisons, but if you want to measure person to person, apples to apples, then I guarantee I'm going to be way ahead of you, because I'm dreaming bigger than you, and I'm also acting bigger than you. You see what I'm saying? And so I think goals and intentions are what help us propel and create our reality, create our future that we want. Because if you're just blindlessly going through this walk of life, we live in a realm of infinite possibilities, and if you don't know what you're shooting at, then how can you measure your success? How can you measure your experiences? How can you measure the work that you've been doing? You see what I'm saying? So I think it's important to constantly be setting short-term goals, setting mid-term goals, even reevaluating our long-term goals, because we're changing day by day, second to second, millisecond to millisecond, and oftentimes we'll set goals, but they'll be counterproductive because it's not even something that we want to pursue anymore, something we want to approach anymore. So we have inner conflict because it's not, the goal isn't of our interest anymore, but we think we're letting ourselves down if we don't accomplish that goal. You see what I'm saying? So by detaching from the goal and pursuing something bigger, pursuing something greater, that serves you better than attaching to the goal. And what I mean by attaching is saying, if I don't accomplish this, I'm a failure. If I don't accomplish this, all of this work was no good. No, in my mind, a goal is just something that can deliver you sanity, deliver you purpose in this uncertain world. It can deliver you certainty, because what the certainty is creating is it gives you intentionality. It gives you reasons to wake up every single day, and you have something to pursue. You're not just waking up, oh, I think I'm going to do this today. I think, blah, blah, blah. And some days that's fine, because we do need spontaneity in our life. Don't get me wrong, but too much spontaneity will drive you crazy at a point. It really will. So set those goals so you have purpose, you have something to be pursuing towards, and the universe, God, whoever you believe in, that higher power you believe in, will match your energy, match your effort. And setting goals is only part of the battle, because you still have to go out and put in the work. You still have to go network with people. You still have to go take action. You still have to make sacrifices. You still have to take risk. But all of that is calculated once you have these goals set, once you have the vision set. You see what I'm saying? But so the universe will match your energy. The universe, once you're intentional, once you declare what you want, the universe will provide resources for you so you can achieve what you want to achieve. And oftentimes, we won't be looking as hard as we should, because we have everything that we need within us and around us to accomplish what our imagination dreams for us. We have it all. We have it all, but oftentimes we'll just look surface level. We'll look surface level for the resources, but if we actually dig in and be on a continuous search for the lessons that we're supposed to be learning, the resources that we're supposed to be using, the people that we're supposed to be connecting with, then we'll achieve what we're supposed to achieve, and we'll achieve what we want to achieve. You see what I'm saying? So be intentional, declare what you want, set big goals, dream big. Anything that is in your imagination is in your dream realm, that's achievable. Just because it hasn't been done yet doesn't mean it can't be. And just because it may seem impossible, that means it's possible. You just have to you have to be more creative than the person that was before you was. That means you have to propel off of the work that was done before you to get an advance to where you want to be. And think about it like this. You may be the starting, I don't know if you guys have ever ran track or watched track, but think about like the relay. You may be the starting person of the race, and think about the race as whatever you want to accomplish. You may be the starting person of the race, and your kids could be the anchor, could be the last person to finish the race, but you need to start the race. You need to pursue the race, because maybe you're not the person that's going to get all the glitz and glamour for achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve, but the race needs to be started. The purpose needs to be served through you, and whatever that purpose that you're supposed to serve will be served through you, right? So get yourself in the game, get yourself in the race, set big goals, then reverse engineer them and figure out, all right, what can I do today? What can I do this second? What's the next thing I can do as soon as possible? Because that's the biggest thing. We'll set far out goals and not take action on them. And then we'll think, oh, they're not achievable. But we didn't take action, and we honestly think that to achieve big goals, you need big actions. No, you need a bunch of little actions that will add up to big actions. You see what I'm saying? So take those little actions, take those little wins, count your little wins constantly. Appreciate the little wins more than you do the big wins most of the time, because you get more little wins than you get big wins. You see what I'm saying? And those add up. They add up, I promise. So with all that being said, you have to take action. You have to take action. And remember, progression over perfection. We don't have to be perfect in this realm of life. We're not going to be perfect. And that's the cool thing. You're telling me I can do the job 75% right, and then to everybody else it looks like a perfect product? That's what you're telling me? Think about how cool that is. Think about all of the great people that are doing great things in this world, that have achieved great things in this world. And I want you to dive into all the trials and tribulations that they had to go through to get to where they want. Because that's the thing with the social media thing. Everything on social media, not everything, I can't say everything. A lot of things on social media are portrayed as picture perfect when that's not even how it went down. That's not even as smooth as it went. All these overnight successes, you don't know what they had to consciously or unconsciously go through to get to where they want. And you need to realize what you're going through right now to get to where where you need to be, where you're gonna be. And if you're conscious, the more conscious you are of your process, the more golden and celebratory your reward and your end game will be. So be conscious. Know you're in control. Know that you can achieve anything you want. You're just going to have to put in the amounts of work plus more to achieve that goal. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. But as always, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you need a positive friend, text me at 480-571-7347. The link's in the description. If you got any type of value, if you had any thought-provoking things come from this podcast, please just share it. Just share it. Just share it. I have a goal within these next 3 months. Look, I'm going to share a goal since we're talking about goal setting. I have a goal within these next 3 months to get 5,000 listeners. 5,000 listeners on this podcast. And I know I can do it. It's going to take a lot more work than I've been doing. It's going to take a lot more work than I realize it's going to take. But I can achieve it with the help of you. With the help of you. So help me help you. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. Once you text me podcast, and then let's chop it up about your goals. Let's chop it up about your goals. What goals? What are you pushing towards? How can I help you? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. But as always, man, keep striving, keep thriving, and like my grandma said, man, keep going,